Look closely into the eyes of a monkey, and you will see a reflection that is disturbingly familiar. The way they hold their babies, the way they solve complex problems, and even the way they trick each other, it all feels a little too close to home. For centuries, humans have looked at monkeys as mere pranksters of the jungle, simple creatures driven by basic instincts and a love for mischief. But beneath that playful exterior lies one of the most advanced minds in the animal kingdom. Today, on Animal Odyssey Tales, we are stepping into the deep jungles and urban landscapes to uncover the secret brain of monkeys. We will explore their hidden languages, their incredible capability to use tools, and a legendary true story of a baboon who actually held a real job on a human railway line. Why do they think like us? How do they cheat, laugh, and mourn? And what can they teach us about our own evolution? Let's unlock the mystery. Monkeys are not just smart. They are evolutionary geniuses. Belonging to the primate family, their brain-to-body mass ratio is remarkably high. This gives them an extraordinary level of cognitive ability, especially in the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for decision-making and social behavior. One of the greatest markers of high intelligence in nature is tool use, and monkeys have mastered this art in the deep forests of South America. Capuchin monkeys have been observed using heavy stones as hammers and flat rocks as anvils to crack open hard nuts. They don't just pick up any random stone. They carefully select the right weight, shape, and material. What's even more mind-blowing is that they teach this skill to their young, passing down thousands of years of technological knowledge from generation to generation. It is a primitive Stone Age happening right now in the wild, but their intelligence goes beyond physical tools. They use psychological tricks. Monkeys are among the very few animals capable of tactical deception. This means they can deliberately lie to each other. A lower-ranking monkey might give a fake alarm call, screaming that a predator is near, just to scare the dominant monkeys away from a prime food source. The moment the pack runs for cover, the trickster quietly sits down and enjoys the feast alone. This requires an understanding of what others are thinking, a mental trait known as the theory of mind that scientists once believed belonged only to humans. To truly understand how far primate intelligence can go, we must look at a staggering, documented true story from the late 19th century in South Africa. It is the legend of Jack the signalman. Jack was a chacma baboon bought by a railway guard named James Wide, who had tragically lost both of his legs in an accident. James needed a helper, but he never expected to find a genius. At first, Jack was trained to push James's small trolley to work every day. But Jack wasn't just pushing. He was watching. He observed how James pulled the heavy iron levers to change the railway signals for incoming trains. Soon, Jack began to pull the levers himself. James trusted him so much that Jack eventually took over the entire job. He would listen to the steam whistles of approaching trains and pull the exact lever required to guide them safely onto the correct tracks. When the railway authorities discovered that a wild baboon was managing a busy train line, they were shocked and tried to fire him. But James begged them to test Jack's skills first. The inspectors gave Jack a series of complex, rapid signal tests, and Jack passed every single one without making a single mistake. He was officially hired by the railway department, paid 20 cents a day, and given half a bottle of beer a week. For 9 long years, Jack worked as a signalman, and in his entire career, he never caused a single accident. Jack's story proved to the Western world that the line between human capability and primate intelligence is much thinner than we care to admit. Beyond individual genius, monkeys live in highly complex social societies that function much like human cities. They don't just make random noise. They speak in a sophisticated language of vocalizations, facial expressions, and body gestures. Verved monkeys, for example, have distinct semantic alarm calls. They have a specific sound for leopard, a completely different sound for eagle, and a unique hiss for snake. When the pack hears the eagle call, they look up and run into the thick bushes. When they hear the snake call, they stand onto legs and look down into the grass. This communication is vital because their social structures are intense. They form alliances, build friendships, and hold grudges. The primary way they maintain these bonds is through grooming. Cleaning each other's fur isn't just about hygiene. It is a political tool. It releases endorphins, lowering stress and building trust. Monkeys will groom higher-ranking members of the pack to gain protection or access to better food later on. It is a complex system of you scratch my back, and I'll scratch yours, demonstrating an understanding of future reciprocity and social economics. But with a highly developed brain comes a deep capacity for emotional suffering. Monkeys experience joy, jealousy, anger, and profound grief. When a monkey mother loses her baby, she does not simply abandon it. She will often carry the lifeless body of her infant for days, sometimes weeks, gently grooming it and refusing to let it go. The entire troop slows down to accommodate her mourning, showing a collective sense of empathy that mirrors human grief. In countries like the UK and the USA, monkeys have transitioned from being exotic curiosities to being recognized as highly sensitive creatures that require deep mental stimulation. In captivity, without challenges or a social troop, a monkey's brain turns inward, causing severe depression and anxiety. This emotional depth is a powerful reminder that their brains are wired for connection, love, and freedom. They are not mindless animals. They are sentient beings living out their own complex dramas high up in the forest canopies. In the end, the secret life of monkeys leaves us with a profound question. If they can use tools, speak in languages, practice politics, and even manage railway signals like Jack did, what truly separates us from them? They are a living testament to the wonders of nature's intelligentsia. Reminder that we are all interconnected parts of the same ancient evolutionary tree. If Jack's incredible career or the complex mind of these primates touch your heart today, please hit that like button to help Animal Odyssey Tales grow. Subscribe to our channel and join our global pack of wildlife explorers. Share this video with a friend who loves incredible animal history, and let us know in the comments below. Do you think Jack the baboon deserved a bigger promotion? Thank you for watching. Keep your eyes on the wild, and until next time, keep exploring.